The wine industry is often associated with tradition, luxury, and exclusivity, but also a deeper story that is not always told. One of exclusion, but also one of opportunity, and people looking to make the wine industry more inclusive. Steve Byfield's love for wine runs deep. For decades, he's been pouring his heart into the craft.
It's just the whole creative aspect that just really grabbed me.
As the owner of Nakhavoly Cellars in Niagara, Steve isn't just making wine, he's making history.
One of the many challenges of as a grape grower or farmer, you deal with what Mother Nature gives you.
Steve is believed to be the only Black registered winemaker in Canada.
And I'm probably one, if not the only, person of Jamaican Canadian descent to be a winemaker as such. That said, I hope that my efforts, my work may influence, may inspire others to pursue this path.
Steve runs a virtual wine label without a vineyard or a fancy estate. Instead, he partners with local growers in Niagara. He points to the high cost of land ownership as a significant barrier for many people of color entering the industry.
Representation is very key, and it's important, and hopefully that when people see myself or others who may be doing similar stuff, either again in the production end or in the vineyard stuff, it might relate to them. Hey, there is a possible career path.
And it's a path that Beverly Crandon is also walking. As a Black sommelier, Beverly's journey was shaped by her unique perspective, one that left her feeling alienated during her formal sommelier training.
So why do I have to use European descriptors if that wasn't my upbringing? Like, what I'm saying is the exact same thing as what you're saying, it's just we're using different words because we have different experiences.
That realization became a call to action for Beverly. She knew that if she felt excluded, many others in the wine world did too. She's now changing the narrative, helping run VinEquity, a nonprofit organization that works to create equal access and opportunity in the wine industry. She's also hosting events like Black Grapes in Toronto, a space where Black voices can be heard and celebrated.
While we are talking to the Black community and trying to get them really excited about wine, we also want other people to realize that the food from some of these other communities go fantastic with wine, the same way as you would take your steak and pair it with that Cabernet Sauvignon. The same way you can take that Cabernet Sauvignon, it's got oak influence, and pair it with that oxtail.
And to anyone wanting to enter an industry that may feel unwelcoming,
you know what? Your value is worth more than people may want to admit or acknowledge.
That Black child who wants to get into wine is helping the industry, and do not let the white men around the boardroom deter you from doing that. Because the future of our industry relies on it being diverse.
Melissa Nakhavoly, City News.